Hey friends, it's Justin and Jared Showers with Home Basics Real Estate. We're checking in on you again this week with a play-by-play of how our Utah market is faring during this coronavirus.
We're feeling more and more optimistic every day. It's not just us though. As we look at the numbers on the MLS, it seems that buyers and sellers feel the same way. For the first time in nearly a decade, we feel like we have a real balance in our market. That means there are opportunities for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, hold on tight as we go through the numbers for this week. And spoiler alert, this is the best week we've had since this all began. We've had 124 new listings hit the market in all price ranges. We had 140 homes go under contract. We'll break that down here a little bit. Under 500,000, we had 109 new listings and 121 homes go under contract. Over 500,000 and up to $1 million, we have some really great news this week. There were only 15 new listings and 19 homes went under contract.
I think it's safe to say that interest rates this week had something to do with it. We saw rates for FHA purchases as low as 2.75%. We talked about this in a previous update. You have to have better credit than ever before to qualify for a loan. Lenders are looking for a minimum score of 680. On the conventional side, we saw rates as low as 3.125%. Those loans require scores around 740. No matter what interest rates are or what type of loan you're after, you have to feel secure in your employment. Lenders are more rigorous than ever about verifications of employment.
We'd love to share some success stories from our own clientele. Last week, a buyer backed out of $1 million horse property that we have listed, and that was very unfortunate. But we put the home back on the market and found another buyer within 4 days. We've been showing homes to a young couple. They're expecting a child soon and want to get settled into a new home. Even with a budget under $300,000, which can be tough in our market, there were some amazing options out there. We're so happy we got their offer accepted on a home that attracted multiple bids. Some longtime clients of ours who have wanted to move up to a larger home paused their search when all of this began. However, they were smart enough to keep their eyes on the market for a home that met all of their criteria next to the school they needed to be in. The opportunity came out and they went for it, and I'm really excited for them. One last example. We had an investor client close on a really great flipping opportunity that we found them. Now, the timing wasn't right for them to do the whole project, so we lined up one of our longtime investors to come in and take the project over and pay them a finder's fee. Pretty nice deal for everybody involved.
We've been closing transactions over the last 5 weeks, both buyers and sellers. Other agents in our market are reporting the same thing. Through the Dave Ramsey Endorsed Local Provider Program, we have the opportunity to attend regular webinars with agents from across the country. The reality is, many of them are reporting some very difficult circumstances in their local markets. Some have been completely locked down. Others work in primarily second home markets. A California agent reports that most of the homes they sell are financed with a jumbo loan, and lending requirements right now are really complicated. It was most interesting that several of them have been hearing news reports about how Utah has taken a different approach in fighting this virus. They're seeing reports about how one southern Utah city seems to be open for business, which is a stark contrast to other cities across America. They're seeing reports about how our tech sector has stepped up to coordinate screenings and the availability of testing being offered. A recent Pew report came out that explains why Utah is among the best states prepared for coronavirus economic upheaval. We even got a shout out from Dr. Fauci himself. I realize that we're not out of the woods yet, but we're extremely proud to be Utahns. People from across the country are taking notice, and when this is all over, I really think Utah stands to offer the best chance for economic prosperity to those who have been severely affected. To quote Brigham Young, this is the right place.
Yes, absolutely. We're not real estate agents. Jared and I are both licensed brokers. We're realtors. We're real estate consultants, advisors, and friends. If you haven't heard from your agent during this difficult time, it's quite possible they may not know what to make of this whole situation. See, over 20 years, we've experienced panic in the market. We were selling real estate during Y2K, 9/11, the credit crisis of 2007, and the Great Recession that followed. Our market has survived worse things than the coronavirus. Jared and I have thrived in every market. Your real estate agent may only know how to operate during the good times we've enjoyed over the last decade. They're at home waiting this out silently. Meanwhile, we're finding ways to serve our clients. Never in the history of real estate has top-notch representation been so important. We invite you to come and see what that looks like. Call us if you're looking to buy or sell. And blessings to you and your family.